The final part of this question is a rotation. I'm told from my exam papers that there's a rotation from P3 to P4 in a clockwise direction through 90 degrees, not 120 degrees as I wrote down there, it's actually 90 degrees. So the first thing I must find in a rotation is the center of rotation. Here, to find this point, it's very important that I look at the direction. I'm told in this case that it is a clockwise direction. The fact that it's a clockwise direction tells me that the center of rotation is going to be to the left-hand side over here where my pencil is. If you imagine I was to place my compass over here, anywhere for the time being, and for me to draw an arc in a clockwise direction going from P3 to P4, the point of the compass has to be over this side. If I move the compass over to the right-hand side, and I went from P3 to P4, I'd be moving in an anti-clockwise direction. So to go over that, I'm told it's a clockwise direction, so therefore I know the center of rotation is going to be on the left-hand side in this case, because when I put my point my compass here and I draw an arc from point 3 to point 4, P3 to P4, I'm moving in a clockwise direction. It is not the case if it is on the right-hand side, I'm moving in an anti-clockwise direction. So that is the first important point with rotations. You must be able to figure out if the rotation is going to be on the left or the right or the top and the bottom, whatever the case of the question. And you do that by looking at the direction. The next thing we do, we join P3 to P4. Next crucial piece of information is the fact that it's a 90-degree rotation. If you think of it as an isosceles triangle, where we have two sides equal and two angles equal. This angle here is 90 degrees, so that's going to be at our angle up point R, and here I have P3 and P4. These two angles then are going to have to be 45 degrees each. The reason for that, if I take 180 degrees in a triangle, subtract 90, I'm left with 90, and if I divide that by 2, I get 45 degrees. So that tells me the two angles here are going to have to be 45 degrees. For this part of the question, I'm going to need my protractor. It's very important when I'm using my protractor that I line the protractor up with the P3, P4 line, like so. So I'm not measuring off the horizontal, I'm measuring off the P3, P4 line. I then come over here and mark off 45 degrees, and I draw a line from P3, any length for the time being, at 45 degrees. I repeat this process at P4, mark off my 45 degrees, and draw a line from P4. Where the two lines cross now gives me my center of rotation, my point R. The next video will show you what we do next with the rotations.